should be Lake Watauga. And I'm not quite sure what little city that is. That's about it. We're on the Virginia Highway, headed to Damascus. I think about 38 more miles to go. I'll check in with you later because there's a good story about this section of trail. Okay, so wanted to shoot a quick video while we're on the trail. Today is a very important day for a couple of milestones. First and foremost, it marks 1 month and 1 day that we've been on the trail and that we've been doing this. Today also marks me crossing over my personal 500-mile mark. So in that 1 month and 1 day, we've covered over 500 miles. What else? Today we're going to be finishing up Tennessee and North Carolina and walking into Virginia. So that's 3 states down. So Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. And what else? Today is the day that we're going to be walking into Damascus, Virginia, aka Hikertown, USA. Beautiful little place that I've been to many, many times. So Jenny and I have a Airbnb for the next 2 nights, and we can hang out and do some 0 days, go find some other things to do, hang out with some of our trail friends, and just basically have a real nice weekend of it. The other thing of interest is that this section of the trail that I'm on, which is known as the Virginia Highway, so it's essentially 40 miles. First 10 miles is essentially uphill, but the remaining 30 is pretty much downhill going into Virginia and the city of Damascus, where you know that you're going to be resupplied with everything that a backpacker wants. So this section of trail that I'm presently on is really close to the site that I almost got shot and killed, well, at least shot, in 1996. And it was on this section of trail. I walked by it, and actually everything is pretty much just the way that I remembered it. So I did take a Panopto photo of it. But long story short, as I was trying to get into trail days in 1996, I was a couple days premature, and big group of hikers were all walking on in. And in this valley off to my left over here, I guess there's a prison. And 2 guys escaped who were both convicted murderers, and found themselves on the Appalachian Trail. And I also found myself within about 100 yards of one of them. I was so close that a sheriff's deputy that I believe was hunting one of them found me instead. So needless to say, that was a big surprise for everybody, and he was the one with the assault rifle. And so part of what happened there is that we were pushed off of the Appalachian Trail. Well, I was. I guess I had walked through a checkpoint that wasn't too effective because I didn't even acknowledge it as a checkpoint. And then we were shuttled into Damascus. So part of today with all these different milestones is knowing that I'm treading over this area, which I always wanted to walk over and walk into Damascus. So that's been long delayed for, what, about 25 years. So thankfully we're going to accomplish that also. And depending on what happens on later on tonight, I may just do the full 40 and go straight into Damascus. So that would be my first 40-mile day on this trip, which is pretty significant. Remember, only been doing this for 1 month and 1 day. But then again, I am slack packing, but still miles is miles, and the feet feel all the same. So I'm gonna bump into Jenny over here at McQueen Gap. Looks like I'm a couple hours away from there still. Change of clothes, rehydrate, grab some food, and then I'll have the remaining 10 miles. She got a place in town tonight, so pretty much all I got to do is walk to her. And we'll have to wait and see what condition I look like at the end of 40 miles. Don't know if I'll have enough energy to cut a video of it, but that's what we're doing. Just thought I'd share a quick update. Thank you. So today's Friday. Chose not to do a 40-miler yesterday, just because after doing 30, I was on the way into 30, and Jenny had, unbeknownst to me, come down the trail for about 3 miles and rendezvoused with me. So we got to walk together and talk together, and ultimately at the end, once we got to the car, I decided 30-miler is good enough for the day. We can do a 10-miler tomorrow after we get a shower, sleep in a bed, and get a nice breakfast, and then just have a total ultra slack pack just out here hiking on the Appalachian Trail. 11 miles, I think, total. We're at about mile number 3. Just going downtown into Damascus. Jenny got us a cute little Airbnb right on the corner. And we stopped by there this morning. I can't get in until 3, but that's fine. We won't be there till then anyways. And just going to have a really nice day walking in the woods, going to Damascus. It's a glorious day. And this is where the trail turns into town. Welcome to Damascus.